What's up, guys? It's another YouTube video, but instead, we're actually going to be doing IRL interviews now. Alright, so the content is taking a little bit of a turn, but it's alright. I'm going to go back. Don't worry. So, the first question that we're going to be asking is 1 through 10, how much does height matter in a guy?
Exactly. That's a good question. I would definitely say because a lot of these girls care more about height than anything. So we need to go and find out.
What do you think they're going to say 1 through 10?
I'm gonna say 9. I feel like that's what it mostly comes down to. You know, like for them, I don't think it comes down to personality or looks. It's really height. If they 5'2", they not getting. If they're 6'3", easy.
I actually agree with that. I feel like the girl could be short and there's still. I've seen some videos where they say that there is no limit. That they would say, oh, what about a guy who's like 6'8", and they would say that it's fine. So then number 2 is going to be how tall are you, right? Number 3 is going to be the one that is really good for the research, right? Number 3 is going to be, can a really nice face override height, or is height going to override attractiveness? And my prediction is going to be that height is going to override attractiveness. And the reason why is because they will pick somebody who's a little bit uglier than the short guy, who might like mess up their genetics or something like that if they're a taller girl. But what do you think?
I definitely agree with that. I would definitely say that. I think that's the number one thing. I think that's the number one thing. So I feel like looks, like for example, we both good looking guys, but I'm not gonna lie, we on a little bit towards the shorter side. You know what I'm saying? We like, you would think with our faces we could pull because we're good looking people, but unfortunately we're just shorter people.
I agree with that, bro. I feel like it's just height over attractiveness at this point, but it's okay. We're gonna see. So maybe we're completely wrong. So number 4 is gonna be what is too short. Number 5 is what is too tall.
I'm gonna say a lot of the girls are gonna say too short is anything under 5'7", and I'm gonna say they're gonna say too tall is anything. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna say anything about 6'7". Like they're gonna troll. They're gonna troll, but they're gonna mean it. Like,
okay, I got you. I feel like for number 5, actually I'm gonna do for 4. For what is too short, I'm gonna say that either anything under like 5'8", 5'9", they're gonna say that, or either same height as them. They might say a little bit taller than me or something like that. Just because I feel like they're gonna want to put heels on and not be taller than the guy. So I feel like that's one thing they're gonna probably say. Let's see. Number 5, what is too tall? I don't think there's gonna be a limit, to be honest. Unless they're like really tall. I feel like 6'5" is the cap.
I mean, if you ask a really tall girl, I feel like she's gonna say her height. But if you ask a really short girl, I feel like the shorter ones like the taller guys, and the tall girls like the normal size guys.
Yeah, the ones that are like 6 foot the max.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna ask number 6 is how tall was your ex? And the reason why we're gonna ask this question is because they might say, oh, I'll go for somebody who's shorter, 5'5" or something like that, my same height. But then when we ask them how tall was your ex, I want to see if they're gonna be way taller, so that they can actually see. We're gonna see, are they lying or are they just trying to like say this for the camera or something like that? And then now their ex is actually super tall. And number 7 is what is the ideal height in a guy? Basically, I'm gonna ask them if you can make any guy right now, like spawn him in and make him your perfect man. How tall would he be? All right.
I'm gonna say, I say they're gonna say 6'1".
6'1".
I think they're gonna say 6'1".
I feel he's gonna be like, I'm gonna say anything from 5'10" to like 6'3", to be honest, because some of these girls are really tall. So I'm gonna say
very tall.
So I'm gonna say maybe something around there. But yeah, all right, let's get straight into it. All right, I'm gonna start off like this, and I'm gonna go around, right? I'm gonna ask her the 7 questions first, and then actually I'm gonna ask one question. It's 7 questions, right? So I'm gonna ask one question, and then you're gonna answer it. You're gonna answer it again.
Okay.
All right. Number 1 is 1 through 10. How much does a guy's height matter?
Like an 8.
8.
A 7.
7.
I feel like a 9.
A 9. All right. Okay. No, so number 2 is how tall are you?
5'4".
5'4".
I'm 5'8".
5'8".
I'm 5'8".
5'4". All right. Before the intro, we said that the shorter girl is gonna like the taller guy.
Is that true?
So, and the taller girl is gonna like a guy who's like around average.
Yeah.
You think that's true?
I just need somebody who's like at least a little higher. Cause I'm 5'8", so like
So
5'9"
works?
like 5'9" works.
Okay.
So like I guess that's average for a guy.
What about heels? What happens if you wear heels and now you're taller than that?
I still tennis shoes. I don't care. But if I kiss you without heels, I want you to be at least 5'9".
Okay. I feel like does it go against like insecurity? So like if you're taller than the guy but now he's insecure, is that like a red flag?
Yes. It's like, why you feel like that? I mean, bro.
So it depends on the guy as well. Okay. All right, number 3 is, can a really nice face override height, or does height override attractiveness?
I think a really nice face override height.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
She ran away.
And
I'll ask her when she comes back.
We lost a crew member.
I feel like that's interesting because I heard that like on other interviews on YouTube that the guy, if he's 6 foot, right? So let's say if a guy is 6 foot or your ideal height, right? What is your ideal height?
Like around like 5'9" to 6'1".
Okay.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
No.
Ask me this question. Can a really nice face override height, or does height override attractiveness?
I feel like a nice face overrides height.
Nice face? Alright, so that's everybody, right? That's everybody. Face over height, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's too short.
Too short?
Too short.
Okay, I'm 5'4", so I guess 5'3".
5'3"?
So if he's 5'4" too, that's cool.
Okay.
Wow.
What about you?
5'6".
5'6"?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's the question?
Alright, how short is too short?
Anything shorter than me.
Okay, anything shorter than me.
Yeah.
Alright. Want to ask something?
So the tall, you're what, 5'8"?
Yeah.
And then y'all two are both 5'3". You're 5'4", you're 5'3".
No, she's 5 foot.
You're 5 foot. So if a guy's 5'1", that's cool. Okay, that's different. I know
Alright.
that's different.
Alright, so now we got number 5. What is too tall?
Too tall?
Mhm.
Anything over 6'1".
Anything over 6'1".
Oh.
Alright.
Anything over 6'2".
6'2"?
Oh, okay.
Got you.
I would say like over 6.
Over 6?
Yeah.
Alright. On YouTube, I heard like people saying that there was no limit.
Yeah.
A guy could be.
I don't know.
They said a guy could be 6'8", and it doesn't matter. A basketball player.
That's why.
What happens if he's 6'8" but he looks good?
Okay, well that's different.
Okay. All right. So, these are factors that are not set in stone. These are all. All right. Gotcha. How tall was your ex?
He was 6 feet.
6 foot. Okay.
I think 5'9".
5'9". All right.
I have no clue.
You know how tall he was? Okay. All right. So the reason why we asked that question is because we wanted to see. They might, like, girls might say they would give a shorter guy a chance, but then their ex would be somebody that's like 6'8", like I said before. So we just have to make sure. And what is your ideal height in a guy? Like, if you could make a guy on the spot right now, the perfect man, what height would he be?
Height.
How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1"? Okay. So she got 6'1".
5'11".
5'11"? Okay. What about you?
I have no clue, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter. Anything taller, man. Anything taller.
Anything tall. Okay, gotcha. So what are your reasons for that? Like, why would 6'1" be good? Why would 5'11" be good?
Cause it's like tall enough. I feel like anything over that, then that's just gonna cause back problems. Like you can't kiss a person that tall.
Okay, gotcha.
You know. I kind of agree. That and like, I'm fine with somebody who's 5'9", but if I'm wearing heels, I want you a little taller.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Okay,
It's like a good height.
gotcha. And then why do you say anything?
Because
It really just doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. They just need to be tall, man. They
Okay.
should be a little taller.
But you don't
That's a
think,
different answer than I thought we would have got today at all. Honestly.
yeah.
Honestly.
So you don't think, what about, you're not thinking about the heels or anything like that? Or
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure.
all right, I saw a lot of girls saying that they want like a guy to be able to pick them up without like falling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, now thinking about that, what,
Oh, you know what? I got a question to add on top of everything. Okay. Because I noticed it because I've been through my high school years and I was always like this. Is muscular guys really attractive to girls? Like, do you guys find muscular guys attractive?
I feel like it depends. If you look too muscular, no. But if you like, if you not cute and you not built,
Yeah.
then no.
okay, okay. What would you say for that?
I would say I like a build, but like if it's too extreme, like I'm not into it.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
it just needs to be like a little nice, like a little abs.
Okay. All right. So not bodybuilder. You guys are not with a guy who's on steroids or something like that, right?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
I see.
no.
That's fair. What would you say?
I would say like someone who's fit, basically.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter about like. All right. Do girls think about genetics? Like, are you guys looking at a bicep gap and saying, "Wait a second, I don't really like this guy. His bicep gap is too
I wouldn't
big."
think so.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
Nothing
okay,
like that.
good.
I feel like people look at genetics, but not like that. Like not in
Okay.
that way.
All
Okay,
right.
good.
All right. That's it. That's it for the whole
Y'all
entire
passed the
interview.
test.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, what we got from the video. Girls usually say that they want a guy who is their same height or taller, and anything underneath that is not really desirable. The only thing is that when we ask how tall their ex was actually way taller. The only person who had an ex that was their same height, 1 inch taller, was the girl in the middle. So the second thing that we got is that guys have to be confident even if they are taller. So the girl in the middle said that she has to be able to kiss you with heels on. But the only thing is, the guy has to be confident in his own height gap. And the reason why is because it depends on the guy now. The only thing is that when you're insecure about it, that's what makes the turn off. So you still have to be confident in your height gap, even if you are 1 inch taller than your girl or somebody that you're talking to. So you still have to be confident in your height gap and know that, confidence is still the key. The girl in the middle stated that that's a red flag if something like wearing heels makes you feel demasculated. The third thing that we got is the majority of the girls wanted a guy who has some type of muscle mass. The only thing is that they don't want to date bodybuilders. All three of these girls that we interviewed wanted a guy who is a little bit muscular, but nothing that is on the bodybuilder side. The reason why is because now you're getting out of that female gaze and you're out of that female appeal window. So as long as you're in that window and you have a little bit of muscle mass, then you're going to be fine. And things that are deemed not attractive by bodybuilder standards, as in bicep gap, like I explained in the video or brought up in the video. So if you have a bicep gap or if either your abs are asymmetrical, they're not going to look at that. They're only seeing the face and they're seeing if you have the muscle. They're not actually analyzing your full body top to bottom. So stuff like that, you don't have to worry about.
So look, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does height matter in a guy?
Okay, for me, like 4. I don't care.
4?
Yeah, I don't
I'll
care.
tell you.
I'm 5'2".
So if a guy was 4'11", that's cool.
Well, no. Okay. As long as they're like more than 5'5", I don't care.
Okay.
A little taller than I would feel like as long as they're an inch taller than me, like
That brings me to my second question. How tall are y'all?
I'm 5'6".
Hey, you say you 5'4", right?
No, like 5'2", 5'3".
Alright, I'm gonna ask this one, right? So, can a really nice face override attractiveness? Or does height override attractiveness?
What?
Can a guy who's short look better? Or can he be a little bit uglier but he's taller than the guy who looks better? What would you choose?
What would I choose? An ugly guy that's tall or a short guy that's cute?
Exactly. What do you choose? But it doesn't have to be like set, like this guy is ugly. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be he's mediocre. He could be
He's
6 out of 10.
mediocre and the other one is like amazing.
He's the best man, but he's shorter
Like
than you.
Mr. Universe.
Mr. Universe, but he's shorter than you.
Shorter than me?
He's shorter than you.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
No? Tall, but
He's not ugly.
Not ugly,
Yeah,
but
he's
okay.
mediocre. Like we're not Miss Universe, so it's fine.
What is too short? You already said anything like under you said it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like even if they're like, well, I'm from Colombia, so I don't think in inches, but like if they're like 2-3 centimeters taller than me, that's fine.
Okay.
I think too short is like my height or under. Yeah,
Okay.
and at least like an inch taller.
What do you guys think about heels? What happens if you wear heels and he gets insecure?
No, that's
Yeah.
if I don't care that we're the same height, why do you care if I'm taller than you? Grow up.
Because I feel like some guys think that is like demasculating. You don't think so?
Because you're insecure, like
Yeah.
get over yourself. Today it's the heels, tomorrow he's gonna be like, you can't paint your nails.
Okay. So it's a red flag overall.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Now we're gonna ask, what is too tall?
Oh. I'm from Colombia, and people there are normally like very short. Like men there are like shorter than here. I got here and everyone is giants.
Yeah.
So like initially for me, like 6 foot is too tall.
Okay.
I need a guy that like I can dance with, and if you're 6 foot, I can't put my arms around you.
Okay.
But I already got with a guy that's more than 6 foot, so I'll say more than 6'3". I agree with 6'3" because I've like spoken with guys that are like 6'5", and it's just too much.
I heard in another interview that there is no cap. You could be 6'9",
No,
and it's fine.
At least for me, no. Like again, like for me, the dancing thing is a big thing. And how am I gonna like dance bachata with you for like 7? What is it, 7 foot?
7 foot,
Absolutely
yeah.
not. I also just don't want to feel like a kid.
But the
How am I
opposite.
gonna birth your kids if you're 7 foot? I'm your legs stand like shorter.
So you guys said what is too tall. Now we're gonna ask how tall was your ex?
I don't have one. Like a real ex? Like
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He was 5'10".
5'10".
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, a non-real ex. One of them was like 6 foot. The other one was like 5'10".
5'10". I'm gonna ask you another question. What is your ideal height in a guy?
Like 5'10", 5'11". How much? 5'10",
Like if you could get a guy right now.
Yeah.
Right now you think your perfect ideal man.
Like
How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11"?
Like 5'11", 6 foot.
Alright, so my last question is not written on here. But this one I was just thinking about: is a muscular man attractive? Like, or do y'all stick with the skinny or the bigger or the fatter or whatever?
Like, explain, like, what do you want? Like, do you want a chubby guy? Do you want a guy who's lean, or do you want Mr. Universe, the one that?
Well, I personally don't go for skinny guys because that's just not my thing. So if they're like, they don't have to be like muscular, like freaking like lean to the muscle, but like they just don't have to be like super skinny.
I would prefer, like, you could have muscle,
likes
but I
some
like
muscle.
bigger. Yeah.
So interview 2 went a little bit differently. Both of these girls said that height can actually override attractiveness. And I gave them the example that there's a guy who is mediocre, but he is taller. And then there's a guy who looks like Mr. Universe, like they said, but the only problem is that he's shorter than you. They said that that is not what they want. So height actually won in this one, other than like the interview 1 where they said that attractiveness will actually go over height. At the end, you can actually hear the second girl say that they are not Miss Universe. So there was a self-assessment, and now they're trying to get guys that are around the same even playing field. So this shows that self-image actually plays a role in standards as well. When we start talking about really tall guys around 6'9" or 7 foot, they start showing health concerns. They start saying, how am I going to birth your child? And isn't your lifespan shorter? So now it's not about the height, it's not about the attractiveness. They're more thinking in their head, is this guy okay? Is this guy gonna survive? Thinking about genetics as well.
All right, number 1 is gonna be 1 through 10. How much does height matter in a guy?
For me, I'm 5'11", so 10.
10. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna come back to you on that.
I'm going to say, like, 4.
4.
It doesn't really matter to me.
So how? All right, she already answered this. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'9".
Like probably the most important question. Can a really nice face override height, or does height override attractiveness?
Ooh, I think height.
Height overrides
Yes.
attractiveness. Okay, so if there's a guy who's short but he looks really good, he's ideal man, 10 out of 10, right? But then there's a guy who's a little bit, he's mediocre, he doesn't look that good, but he's tall. You're picking him over?
Oh no, I just think that if they're a little bit chopped, but they have height, that gives them a plus. But if they're short and they're handsome, it's fine.
So you say this is even,
Yeah.
an even one? What about too short? Like what about he's like 5'5",
Oh no.
but he looks good?
No.
It's over. Okay, got you.
Okay. I would say that the face overrides height because, like, I mean, if you're attractive, you're attractive. Like the example you were saying, if there was someone tall but he, like, the shorter one was attractive, then low-key, like I said, I don't care about height. So, like, okay, I don't got a height, but I would say, like, if you're like below my shoulder, you're a bit too short.
Yeah.
If they're like by my eye, like by my eyebrow.
But that's where their
short.
head ends. Their head is at your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that brings us to the next question: what is too tall in a guy?
6'5". I don't know. Sometimes if you like just see someone and they're like all the way up there, it's really not it. If you're like, I don't know,
So it's based off of perception, not really a number.
not really a number.
So
Yeah,
Even if you were a shorter person or a taller person, it'd just be all
perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I must say like 6'7".
I knew it.
Why did I know it? Why did I know it was coming? I know it was coming. They're gonna say anything about 6'7". Like they're gonna troll.
6'7".
They're gonna troll, but they're gonna mean it. How tall was your ex?
See, I knew y'all were gonna ask this. But see, my ex was 6'4",
Uh-huh.
but that was tall.
What about you? How tall was yours?
Mine was 5'8". Yeah.
So he was shorter than you. He was
Yeah.
around your eyebrows, like you said.
Yep.
Damn, child.
Never again.
Never again. Bad experience. Off of height or just the guy himself? The height. Different question. Do you feel like there's different value in guys? Like, do you see shorter guys with less value, or do you see taller guys with more value? Like, that's something that happens in the male area. Because if you come into a room and you're shorter, and a guy comes into the room, he already has like more status in you.
Yeah.
So do you think that girls also notice that status difference within height?
Well, when you get to know the person, it doesn't matter. Like, wait.
What about, let's say you're sitting down in class, right?
Yeah.
And a guy comes in. Who do you think is more trustworthy? Like, who has more of a chance talking to you and being with you if he's taller or shorter? But they both look good, even.
If it's good tall,
No personality yet. He just came
Okay.
into the class.
For me, I'm gonna find more attractive the taller one.
The taller guy.
The
Okay.
one who's taller than me. Yeah.
Do you think that the shorter guy is less cool? Like, do you think he's lame? Like, do you see him as a little kid or something like that?
It's just short.
Just short? Okay. You be
I
honest.
wouldn't think that the shorter one is like has any less value, but I would probably say the taller one would be more attractive.
Is a muscular guy more attractive than a regular or bigger guy?
Same face?
Same.
Same
Yeah.
face. Okay.
Yeah. Do y'all see like body as a big thing?
Not a big thing, but I do think a muscular guy would be more attractive. I mean, not a bodybuilder, but not a obese, lean.
Lean. All right. What about you? What's
I
your
would
thing?
say lean.
I must say, I wouldn't date someone obese. That's yeah.
Then you
That's
would?
just no.
Oh,
I wouldn't. I would date someone skinny or lean. I don't care. But if he's skinnier than me,
Okay, that's a good answer.
like there's nothing against short kings. They're still cute.
Alright guys, for that last interview, everything was pretty much the same. The only thing is that their height cap was a little bit taller. And the reason why is because we were talking to girls that were a little bit taller, 5'11 and 5'9. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the research. I'm going to see you in the next video. Catch you.